Thank you both for coming on the show. I'm a big fan of both of you. I'm happy to have you here. I want to get into the favors and how you came up with all of this. But first, I want to say congrats to both of you. First of all, the Dream debuted. Billboard Top 200, Spotify's Top 10. That's great.
Thank
You're going to play some live shows. You're playing tomorrow night, Summer Stage in Central Park. That's big. But Ash, you're getting married in a few weeks. Congratulations. That's the big news. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Phineas, you just got engaged. Here we go. Love is in the air. I mean, congrats.
Thank you.
How was the engagement? Were you a smooth sailor?
I mean, I'm very relieved that it happened.
Wow.
I feel like it really taught me that I'm not cut out to rob banks or steal cars or something, because I was keeping like a joyous, happy secret for several weeks, and it ate me alive. And I was like lying in bed at night, like thinking about where the ring was and her not finding whatever it was. So again, yeah, I was just like, and this is a nice thing that I'm keeping.
Yes, of course. You're a very honest individual.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this band, the Favors. Ash, this was your idea. You guys have worked together for a long time. I'm a fan of yours, by the way. Moral of the Story is one of the best jams in the history of music. Some mistakes on me, that's all right, that's okay.
Wow.
I love it. It's a good jam. But you sent a text to Phineas, and you gave us a screenshot of your text, and it said, "You know what we should do? We should form a band, the two of us, put out one album, play a week or two shows, and call it a day." And then Phineas, you go, yes, actually, please. And he says, it's a good idea, isn't it? Ha, ha, ha. Find a good name. Write an album in a week or so. Just cut whatever we make. Yep, straight to tape.
Yeah, ambitious.
And then you kind of did exactly this.
Pretty close. We didn't do it straight to tape because that would have been ridiculous.
We're not good enough for straight to tape.
No,
I had
please.
to do a lot of comps, a lot of editing.
You did, yeah. But
No.
what made you jump right to this and go, yes, I want to do this, Phineas?
I just love working with Ash. I was just coming off of finishing my sister's third album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. And the idea of then sort of like being left alone to my own devices in a room felt sort of like a lot of pressure and lonely. And I just thought, oh man, I'm such a fan of Ash, and she's such a great songwriter. And I was just like, this is gonna be so exciting. So I actually said, like, one of the texts back, I was like, this solves all my problems. I was really happy about it.
And it solved my problems. I was feeling very lost in music. I was on the verge of kind of quitting forever. And this was a little bit my Hail Mary. I texted Phineas, and I was thinking of what are the ways that I could sort of bring the joy back. And working with him has always been so fulfilling and brought so much joy into my life. So
I'm so happy you
it
decided
worked.
not to quit. Yeah, it definitely worked.
Yeah.
It's a great record. There's so many good jams on here. The one you're doing tonight, Home Sweet Home, is like a disco jam. I just want to play a little taste of it just now.
Oh, it all comes back, it all comes back.
A little cowbell.
Comes back to you. I try to warn you. I've had a hard time.
It's awesome. It is. I love it. The whole record's great. I also love Lake George. Is another good jam. I love that. That's like a slower version. But I dig this. How did you come up with the name The Favors?
We really liked the idea of it being something timeless.
Oh, yeah.
I liked
Like
the ballet, the ivy, but those were taken, obviously.
The Beatles.
It's really,
Why couldn't you get the Beatles? That was a great name.
Rolling Stones. But Phineas sent The Favors over, and somehow it had not been taken. And we really loved the idea that, like, there's only the favors you'll do for the people closest to you. And we each have very small, close friends to us. So it was also very sentimental.
Yeah.
When you dropped your first single, everyone loved it, and I was like, wait, did you just really work for 2 weeks, or did you have a secret? Did you work on this for a couple of years?
No, I mean, we privately, over the course of 2 years, put it together, but the actual sort of like days we spent together, I think 2 years ago right now, around Halloween, was actually the first writing trip. Ash lives in Nashville, Claudia and I live in LA, so Ash flew out to do some days together, and it was so fun. We were like writing these first couple songs, and then we were just going to Halloween parties every night. It was really a fun way to start the record.
We went to this insane Halloween party he took me to, and Margot Robbie was there.
Hello.
And
Just a gasp, just from her.
I know, everyone's so shocked. And once in a while, on a good day, if I dress up real nice, someone will be like, you kind of look like Margot Robbie. So I was like 4 drinks in, and I went up to Margot and I said, hi, so sometimes?
So sometimes?
So sometimes people say that we look kind of like, well, you can't say that. Like, you're not supposed to say that ever. And she was so nice. She was like, oh my gosh, we should start a band.
That's cool.
Ash also did this dressed as Marie Antoinette.
Okay, all right, there you go. Okay.
So I remember sort of seeing, be like, oh, there's Margot over there, and Ash was like, I'm gonna go say hi. And I just remember seeing like the beehive there, like walking over to Margot.
That's so funny.
You must have been so nervous, like, don't embarrass me. You hadn't met her yet.
No, we'd not met her. We'd already done the song for the Barbie movie. The Barbie movie had come out, but we'd not ever met her because premieres didn't line up that way.
Wow.
So Ash was like, do you want to meet Margot?
I introduced her.
Yeah, you want to meet my buddy Mario? We're starting a band together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congrats on everything in here. And I know you said that you're just going to do one album and, you know, just a couple things, but it's working so well. Would you think about maybe doing another album? People, it's great. Well, I guess you're just having fun.
I think it's special knowing that it's its own thing,
Yeah.
and then, you know, if we get to create more one day, maybe it's in secret for a while.
Yeah, okay, good. But you're definitely playing for us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that. Phineas and Ash, The Dream is available right now, and they're performing for us after the break. Stick around, everybody.